Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
Joining us on the Star Line is presiding judge of the daytime series Personal Injury Court. We welcome Gino Brogdon.
Thank you for having me, Sean Dillon. I appreciate you. I'm delighted to be here.
From Oberlin College in Ohio to getting your JD in Indiana to now a TV show. When you were young, did you ever feel that you'd end up doing such great things?
The quick and long answer is absolutely not. I'm the youngest of 11 children. My goal was to get out of high school. But I am proof that anything is possible. I've had some incredible mentors, starting with my dad and mom and my 10 brothers and sisters. But even beyond that, from football coaches and teachers and people from all walks of life who bet on this country boy from Ohio, and here I am. So I say to people, anything's possible. Look at me.
What does the law mean to you?
The law is security to me. It is certainty to me. It is predictability to me, and it is hope. Because if we remain loyal to the law and let it grow according to our preferences, we live in a safe society. And that's really a foundation of the show and makes it unique from the other court TV shows, is that people get a piece of the law in every episode. At the end, I explain the law that supports my verdict, and no one else is doing that, and we do it rather well.
How has your time on the bench changed your perspective on the criminal and civil justice system?
What I've come to understand from having done everything from a airplane crash to a quadruple murder case, every kind of personal injury situation that you can think of, I have probably seen. What I understand is people are about the same. Everybody is trying to do their best. They don't make all the best choices, but they are about the same. The other thing I've learned, too, is that courtrooms play out what the truth looks like, not necessarily what the truth is, because you've got these competing sides who have differing truths. And what I find is the truth as I see it under the umbrella of the law and the evidence.
What was your family's reaction when you told them, I'm going to do a daytime series called Personal Injury Court?
Their reaction was almost as if I said, in a split second, I'm going to turn into a unicorn. Because they, you know, for my family, for me to be on television is like me going to the moon. They've been very happy. They've been scared for me because it's so big to be on a nationally syndicated television show. But they know that I'm a guy that holds tight to my humility and that I'm striving to see where this experience fits into me being a bigger and better person. So they've been happy for me and supportive and excited and scared and all those things you would think of.
What's the one thing that you bring with you to the show from your past as a mediator, judge, author, adjunct law professor?
I think I'm an ordinary guy, and I think that people see that when they look at me. I look like I just got out of prison. You know, I've got this bald head and a deep voice. They see that I like to laugh and that I don't take myself too seriously. I think they also see that I'm a guy that's trying to get to the right result, and that it's like building blocks. There's no science that's beyond the average person. I always tell people this: if being a judge or a lawyer took a genius, I never would have made it. So, and I think people see that when they see the show. They see some of themselves in me.
When you're doing a case for the show, how much research have you done before you get to start taping?
Lots. I read everything that I can. I try to understand the allegations and what the upcoming evidence is, because preparation is the foundation of success. My success is getting to the right result, but I've got to be prepared, because keep in mind, the parties are going to try to sway me. I've got to be focused on the evidence, and in order to make a good decision, you got to know what the evidence is and certainly know what the law is. And I try to make sure I know everything I can know before I step into that courtroom.
Okay, time's almost running out, so it's time for the Rocking 8. It's the first thing that comes to your mind, no pressure. Favorite hobby?
Fishing.
Favorite 3 musical artists?
Bob Marley, John Coltrane, Sarah Vaughan.
Last thing that you bought for a loved one?
Shoes.
Weirdest case you were ever a judge for?
A pig biting off somebody's thumb.
You wrote Demons in the Crawl Space. What's your next book going to be titled?
Talking to my 18-year-old self.
One thing people don't know about you.
I'm really an introvert pretending to be an extrovert.
What's the most unusual thing you've worn under your robe?
Shorts and sneakers.
Weirdest thing you've ever had to mediate?
Possession of a puppy and a divorce.
Oh my gosh. That had to be difficult.
Yeah, especially after we already worked out all the property and it broke down because they couldn't figure out who gets the puppy.
One thing that people don't know about you.
I'm a junk food junkie.
Okay, what's your favorite junk food?
Caramel covered popcorn.
Oh. Why should people watch Personal Injury Court?
People should watch this show because there's nothing like it on TV, and it's at least going to make you laugh.
Last gift he bought was shoes, loves caramel popcorn, and wants you to watch Personal Injury Court. The Honorable Gino Brogdon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, brother, for having me. Please have me back when you get a chance, and if folks want to find out more, they can go to personalinjurycourttv.com for more information. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. And that, my friends, is Beyond the Mic.